Mr. Khan is always has a great feel for what's going on, and he's always had a lot of conversations with me, and we've talked a lot about a lot of different things. Obviously, of course, about what's been going on and the things that have come up, and naturally that comes up, and we had talks about it. And he's done a great job of having a pulse in the team and feeling out what's going on, and also communicating with players and whoever else. I know he does a great job of that. So yeah, we've had a lot of conversations, not just about this, but other things.
Were one of those yesterday in any way?
No, not yesterday. No. So he's great. Got a lot of respect for him. And then the first thing I'll say about all this is just, I respect Coach Meyer. I really appreciate everything he's done for me. He's one of the main reasons I'm here. He drafted me. So that'll always be there, and I wish him nothing but the best. Obviously, it didn't work out here. Some changes had to be made, but as far as coach and his future, I wish him nothing but the best, and that's kind of, I guess I'll just start with that.
Do you get a sense, or what's your sense of the locker room today? Is it different? People
Yeah,
what was it like?
obviously it's weird. It's different deal. It's something I've never experienced. Some of the guys, obviously, like that were in Detroit. Marv, this is kind of similar to last year. For me, I think it brings a little bit of clarity to the guys in the locker room. I wouldn't say relief, but I would say it just brings some clarity and some direction moving forward. We really want to go and finish this season strong. And to be honest, it's been hard the last week with everything going on, and just there's a lot of things being stirred up. I think by the outside too, that didn't help. Made things a lot worse, but also just everything that's going on. It's hard to be focused and have all your attention and efforts going towards winning the game when there's so many things going on. So I think I'm happy for the team that we have clarity, a sense of direction, and we can just go be our best moving forward for the next 4 weeks, and then we'll go from there and see what the next step is. But right now, I definitely think that we had a great day of practice today, and we're ready to just move forward.
That can't have been just like last week where everything was going crazy and cluttered. I mean, your minds had to be going crazy for the last month, 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
Yeah, there's definitely been, like I said yesterday, there's been some drama, there's been some distractions, and you can't ever go back, though. You just got to move forward, and where we're at right now, Coach Bev's our head coach the rest of the season, and I have a lot of respect for Bev and who he is, and he's earned my respect, and so we're going to all follow him, and I'm excited about these last 4 games and just to go play our best and finish with some momentum.
For you as a captain,
would say that a 2-11 record means that the last 4 games, no big deal, they're out of it, yada yada yada. But for you as players, either yourself or and other guys in that locker room, how big are these last 4 games, do you think, to moving things forward in a positive way?
Momentum's everything, and I think when you have, especially NFL season so long, a lot of ups and downs, long season, as you get to the home stretch, especially after not having a good year, you need that momentum going into the offseason, and that's just big for the morale of the team, for how you approach the offseason going into it. You always want to feel like you ended on a good note. Obviously, there's always going to be things to work on. There's always going to be areas to improve. Everyone's got their own things that they're going to look at and evaluate. But for us, if we can go finish strong, that'll be great going into the offseason, having some confidence, some momentum, something to build on, and we need that. And so we're looking at these games, like they're playoff games, every game, trying to win. Let's go 4-0. Let's go 1-0 this week, and then go figure out a way to beat the Jets next week. So that's how we're looking at it, and that's just going to be our approach the last month of the season.
for you as a captain, Trevor, what were some of the tangible steps you needed to take over the past 24, 48 hours for the betterment of your team?
Honestly, just be the same person. I think that's when things are crazy. I've said it a few times. When things are crazy, consistency wins, and just being the same day in, day out. But I think being positive. And the last thing I wanted for all this whole situation is everyone to kind of go crazy and start saying all these different things. Like, I think we've done a good job as a team of really keeping everything internal and showing respect for anyone involved in this situation and just taking it day by day. That's all you can do. And like I said, I've just been proud to be a part of a team that's handled it this way. And obviously there's been some challenges, but it's cool to see how everybody handled it. And then now, like I said, just to move forward and turn over the page. Like we gotta keep going. You know, we got 4 games left, and but yeah, I think for me it's just keep being positive, be the same person, and be that consistent, boys.
If the drama scale was peaked over the last week, where do you expect it to be the next 4 games?
Somewhere a lot lower. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Trevor, how and when did you find out the news? I know Daryl said he got a late night call. Did he follow that up with a call to your cell phone, or how and when did you find out?
I didn't find out till this morning. You know, I woke up, I guess it was around 6 or whatever, and saw it on my phone. So I had some texts, and then just naturally kind of Googled it to see what's going on. I mean, just to be honest, so saw that and rolled over, told Marissa, hey, like this just happened. Be an interesting day at work. Like I'm gonna go in and see. So obviously it's not ideal. You look at where we're at. This is not where you imagine you'd be at this point, but you got to make the most of it, and I think we're gonna do that. And I like where we're at. You know, the positivity today, despite everything going on, was awesome. We had a great day.
You met with Shad Tuesday on his job.
I did. I was out there Tuesday. Yep.
Did you get a sense then that changes were coming?
No, not specifically. It was more just I actually hadn't talked to Shad in a little while, so you see him around,
Yeah.
brief conversations, but they actually had a wives luncheon, so I was going over there right before to go see the boat for one, and then we talked for a second. But just to an update on what's going on. Obviously, there's been a lot of things circulating. Like I said, this has been a few weeks going on now, so. Just to catch up, he wanted to get my pulse on it, and then just nothing in specific was talked about as far as like a decision being made, none of that. And then I think as you've seen it escalate, really the past 2 days especially.
Trevor, what is it about Daryl's personality that you think might take things down a notch? And
It's just getting long-winded there.
Well, you got the hook.
Sorry.
You like the Oscars. He just yanked you over. Your speech is over. You didn't see the light.
It's probably helping me out.
Yeah.
what do you think?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
What is it about his personality you think may take things down a notch and keep things kind of
Talking
even
about Coach
emotionally?
Bevel?
About Daryl.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just being with him, I guess, ever since I got here and being the offensive coordinator and getting to know him, and he sat in our room a lot, and we have a lot of conversations, and just, like you said, he's very even keel, always the same person, never gets too high or too low. Just that's something that I respect and that I can level with. So I'd say that's the biggest thing that we need right now, someone that's consistent and just to move forward and push past it.
Let's take 2 more.
Positive thoughts. One thing that Shad told some reporters on the yacht on Monday was that the first time you ever talked to him, you said you wanted to retire as a Jaguar, and that really stuck with him. You kind of just reflect on that as here we are, 14, 15 weeks later, and knowing that you just spoke with him again on Tuesday, and here we are.
Or are you
Just
asking?
reflect on,
Yeah.
where you were when you first talked to him in January,
Yeah.
where we are now,
Yeah.
kind of, just emotionally looking at that spectrum of what's gone on in the
Yeah, I
last
mean,
12
obviously this year's been. I wouldn't believed you if you told me this is how this year was going to go. But, like I said, I've learned a lot, and I still feel that way. Obviously, I mean, me and Marissa have come to love Jacksonville, and that's our plan. Like, let's go turn this thing around. Let's go become a winner. Let's go win some games. Get this thing turned around. I have full faith in that still. Obviously, there's a lot of steps to be made in the future to go in that direction, but I still believe that, and I plan on being here for a long time, hopefully my whole career, whatever the future holds. I know I'm just going to be the best I can every day, wherever my feet are. So that's how I'm approaching it, and that's how I always will.
This is a question.
Last one.
Yacht question. How many yachts have you been on in your life?
First one. It's pretty unreal.
What
It's
did you
pretty
think-
unreal.
What struck you as the coolest part of the yacht? I mean,
Just, I mean, I don't want to get into details of his private deal, but it was just really cool. I mean, it's a different life for sure. that he's
We're
living.
gonna end on some happy notes. This one's from Jags Twitter. They want to know: is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen Die Hard. Sorry to upset people.
I'm not going to be here next week, so they wanted me to ask.
Okay, got you.
What's Die Hard?
I saw him yesterday yesterday in the building, and That was the last time I've spoke to him. Yep. No, not yet. I mean, obviously things happen fast, and I do plan on eventually, reaching out, speaking to him, and like I said, whatever happened here. I mean, it's all been kind of crazy, but I'm appreciative of the opportunity he's given me, and he always supported me, so I definitely respect him for that.
Thank you.
Yep.